Hi everyone, we're going to factor these two problems. Alright, so for the first one, I'm going to use my guidelines for factoring and check for the greatest common factor. I can divide both of these by 5y squared. So that's I picked 5 because they're both divisible by 5, and I picked the y squared because that's your smallest y with the square in it. So you don't lose the divisor, but you pull it out. So that's going to give you y cubed plus the y squares cancel here. And 135 divided by 5 is 27. So what I notice is this is the sum of two cubes. So if I cube root my y cubed, I get y. That's going to be my a. And if I cube root my 27, that equals 3. So 3 cubed is 27. So that's my b. And then all I do is fill out this. So I'm going to write my 5y squared still. And then I'm going to do a plus b. So that's going to be y plus 3. Then I'm going to do a squared. So just square these. So that'd be y squared. And then plus 2ab. So not 2ab, just ab. So that's 3y. And then you square your b. So that's going to be 3 squared is 9. And this should be minus, According to the formula, it's going to be plus, minus, plus. All right, and that is your final answer. That has been factored completely. Now the next one, I tried to check for the greatest common factor. Nothing factors this. So some of these harder ones, the trinomials, we can factor out a p. So let's go ahead and do that first. Factor out a p. So I'll give you 18p squared minus 51p minus 135. And what we're going to have to do is do the general trinomials. So what I like to do with these is I go to my graphing TI calculator, type in y1 equals, and for example, I did 135 and divide that by x. Then you hit second graph, and that gives you the table of values. What's that going to do? I would type in actually negative 135, and that gives you all the values of the factors of 135. And you could do the same thing with 18. So what I did is I went ahead and did the 9 times 2 with this. You could have done 6 times 3. And I really like the guess and check method. They give you this formula here that you can use if you want. The reason I like guess and check better is because it helps you with your mental math, and you can see things more clearly as you do things. If not, you can use the general trinomials formula. Now 135, I noticed that we had, let's see, what did I use for that? I did 135. I got 15 and 9. And I didn't put in the negative because I know that one's going to have to be negative. So basically, I need a 51 here. So I put my 9 here because that gives me an 81. And then what I want to do is subtract 30. So if I put a 15 here, I have a 2 times 15 is 30. So this is going to be PP, and I want my 81 negative. So I'm going to put a negative there, and this is going to be plus. Now, and that's from me doing a lot of factoring. So if not, you can always just guess and check or use your general trinomials. You can always check here. This would give you negative 81. This would be plus 30. And you put the p there. That gives you your negative 51p. And we know the first and the last work because that's how we set it up. We know that 9 times 15 is 135, and we know that 9 times 2 is 18. And so that's it. And don't forget to include the first p that we factored out. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.